Hey guys, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. Richard here today, doing an impromptu weekend recap video in my car, outside my work actually. Usually on a Tuesday night, the boys are actually doing math. It's an enrichment program they do after work, and they learn math a grade beyond where they are, so it's actually really cool. But I have free time between dropping them off and picking them up, and I usually go to work, but I thought I'd do a few errands before going back into the office to get a few other things done. And one of the things I wanted to do is to share my awesome, sorry for the crackling, haul from the weekend. So some of it's thrifty and some of it's actually a food review. So I wanted to do a recap of some of the thrifty finds as well as a food review of some stuff that I did find at a new grocery store that opened, FreshCo, which is really cool. So the first item I'm going to show you guys is this awesome hero mashup for $3 from my friends over at the Bianca Liquidation Center. A really cool Kit Fisto, right? Kit Fisto? Yes, Kit Fisto. Now, I saw this guy in the prequels for Star Wars. I was really intrigued by him. Love his alien look to him. He's really, really neat. And what I love about the hero mashers is that they you can switch parts so that you can do a mashup of a character if you want to. But for myself, I just sort of like the lines that make up the character, because they remind me of the Brave and the Bold Batman that I actually hauled from Valley Village the other day. So I'm really allured by this, and when I saw them for only $3, I mean, like, why not, right? It's a brand new figure, $3, I can do that. So really cool hero masher, Kit Fisto from my friends at Bianca Liquidation Center. So next up is a few items from EB Games. Now, I showed you this cool Harry Potter mug that I found during $5 Fridays. This is not a $5 Friday thing, although two of the games were $5 and one of them was $10. What they were doing is actually liquidating a few things that had retired SKU codes. So what that means is that the SKUs on the back of some of these games won't be valid anymore, so they have to blow them out so that they can take them off out of their system. So believe it or not, these sealed games, except for this one, this was a brand new game, but it was a display case. These were only $5 each. So Destiny 2, I got Mass Effect Andromeda, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. $10 for this, $5 each for these two games, a total of $20-something after tax. You don't get an additional discount with the Edge membership, unfortunately, but for $20 for 3 games, I mean, come on. All action-oriented games, a little bit more of a sci-fi RPG game with Mass Effect, a massive multiplayer world Destiny 2 game here. I'm really excited about this because I played the first one. I wasn't very good at the first one, but this one expands on the universe, stands on its own as its own game, and the multiplayer servers are still very active. So a really good find for $5. I mean, you can't go wrong. And then Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I've been told that this was the last of the futuristic Call of Duties before they went back to the World War I, World War II style gaming. So really cool that I've got 3 games for like $20. You can't go wrong. What I'm most excited about is, I guess, Call of Duty. They've got this zombie mode. I'm always intrigued by the zombie versus the army kind of situations. So really cool games. $20 from EB Games. Thank you so much. Retired SKUs. Those are awesome for my weekend haul. So lastly, I'm going to do a little review of FreshCo. Now, FreshCo is a brand new grocery store that opened up here in Winnipeg. I've got a clip of us as we just entered, and I just sort of took a shot of people sort of wandering around near the beginning of sort of near the entrance of the store. And basically, it's basically Sobeys and Safeway's lower cost food store. And what I mean by that is that like Superstore here has an economy store called No Frills, but basically they have all the same groceries, but just some of the items are priced a little bit lower than their more major store. So Sobeys and Safeway would be the bigger conglomerate, and then FreshCo would be the smaller, cheaper store. So it was really cool to sort of see, and I'm on a group on Facebook called Penny Pinchers, and a lot of people on Penny Pinchers were actually bragging about some of the great deals they found at FreshCo. So it's like, okay, well, I'll take my family there and see what we see. And we bought like bacon for like $3, like name brand bacon, not no name. And it's like, oh, okay. So we bought a few groceries there. And one of the things that I wanted to do is sort of like do a little food review of some unique items. FreshCo on Jefferson, the one that we went to, seemed to try to be more multicultural. So they had a lot of these import things. Like these are clover chips. They describe them as being barbecue flavored, and basically these are from the Philippines. And then this guy is a green tea matcha Kit Kat. This isn't new here in Winnipeg. I've seen these here before, but I thought I would crack open these packages and try them out and let you know what they taste like. So let's try the clover chips first. So it smells kind of like barbecue. They look almost like a little pasta shells almost. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So not bad. Okay, so they called it a unique corn snack right there. So. That's not bad. It's kind of a light chip. It doesn't have a big crunch to it. And the barbecue flavor is different from the barbecue flavored chips that we have here, like the Lay's or your Lay's or your Old Dutch or what have you. This is a very unique barbecue flavor. Not bad, not bad. I'd recommend that. I think I only paid $1.78 for this, so that's a good deal. Clover chips. Let's next try the Kit Kat green tea. It says green tea matcha. Okay. Oh, that's so weird. So opening it up, you can sort of see it is green. I almost think it's white. It's a white chocolate Kit Kat with the matcha powder on it for the green tea flavor. So it looks like it. The texture is still like a Kit Kat. Let's see. That's very weird. Definitely white chocolate. Definitely green tea flavored. It almost reminds me of green tea ice cream. If you've ever had that at a Chinese or Japanese restaurant, it's really interesting. Very different. I paid about $1 something for that. I'm not sure the exact price. It has a different. The aftertaste is weird because I'm expecting it to be chocolate, right? But it's green tea flavor, right? Well, I like it. There's a subtle contrast between the crunchy wafers because they're so thin, and the smooth matcha flavored outer rim. But the aftertaste is very unexpected because it is green tea, right? I don't want to talk with my mouth full. So I would think that the green tea Kit Kat would probably be the middle of the road. Some people might like it, some people might not. If you like green tea, I think you'd be a fan. If you like green tea ice cream, I think you'd like that. But it's not everyone's cup of tea, I think. No pun intended. Sorry. I just realized what I said. But yeah, no, that wasn't bad. I think I would probably buy those again, but only as a change of taste kind of thing, a change of pace in that regard, that instead of a regular chocolate fix, I'd get a green tea fix, which would be interesting. So yeah. So FreshCo, I would recommend the store. They've got, if you are a Winnipegger, check it out. It's actually quite impressive what they pack into their little store. And some of the prices are very competitive. Other prices are a little bit more Safeway and Sobeys parallel, like, so, and I find that Sobeys and Safeway prices aren't as competitive as Superstore, which is where I usually shop. So there's sort of like a give and take. If something is cheaper at one store, I'll go to it. Even though it takes a little bit more gas to go to different stores, I do want to get the best deals. So FreshCo is definitely going to be one of my go-to lists. Thankfully, places like apps like Reebee or other flyer apps online are really handy for price comparison shopping and sort of scoping out those deals, so I can always plan my grocery runs accordingly if I do need to go to multiple places and not waste too much gas trying to get a good deal at multiple stores, right? Thankfully, FreshCo is actually really close to one of the superstores that I shop at, so it wouldn't be too much of a stretch for me to go to one store, then the other store, then go home, kind of thing. So yeah, that's my review. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is an interesting weekend recap, and I'm kind of happy to share this on a Tuesday night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys will stay tuned for more. This weekend is my birthday. And believe it or not, my birthday happens to be on Mother's Day this year. So on May 12th, we're going to be celebrating my 47th birthday. Yeah! So I'm pretty excited about that. And that means that there's going to be a bunch of vlogging and videos as I celebrate my birthday. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sort of show all the festivities that are going on. I'm not really doing anything big. We're celebrating Mother's Day and a couple of May birthdays, myself and my stepsons. So I don't think everyone's going to be keen on being on YouTube. But I might do a recap video after Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we're going to Italian restaurant. Sunday we're going to my parents' place for some home cooking. But Friday I'm on my own again as I normally am. So I'm probably going to share with you some thrifty touring around the city as I spoil myself for the birthday weekend. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, so you can stay in touch with me and know what is new and happening here on this channel. Thanks so much for visiting. I do appreciate your support. And please check out the videos wherever they are on my end screen here. And I hope you guys enjoy the other content that I've had to offer. Thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner, guys. I hope you have an awesome evening.